A template is something that can be worked on and saved with another name but cannot be written over. Every time that it's opened, it is fresh and new, as if it had never been written on before. A good use for a template would be something that you want your students to work on, but you don't want them to save over it. We could use templates for learning or for an assessment. We could make templates that ask the child what stamps start with B, or what foods are healthy, or what foods are not. You get the idea. Here's a template I made to graph students' favorite colors. I used it as a math lesson, and we used color smile faces to illustrate the colors that we like the best. I'm going to open. My template is right here, our favorite colors. At the bottom I have the favorite colors. At the top is the title. Let's just say, for example, 2 kids liked red. And let's say 4 kids liked yellow. Five green. And 2 blue. And then 6 purple, because all the girls like purple. Okay, now I can save this, but it won't save over my template. Let's go look at it. Open. Here are some color graphs I've done already, and my template is up at the top, and nothing's been recorded over it. When I open it, it's fresh and new again, ready to be used. And that's what a template is in Tux Paint. There are 3 things to remember when creating a template in Tux Paint. The first important thing to remember is that the palette needs to be a specific size. The second thing is that it needs to be a transparent PNG file. And finally, it's important that the files are saved to the correct location. Make a simple T-chart template for Tux Paint. First, you're going to open Microsoft Paint. That's Start, Programs, Accessories, and Paint. First thing you want to do is make sure that your palette is the correct size. If you're going to be viewing Tux Paint in 800 by 600, which I am, the measurements are 608 by 496. So you're going to go to Image, Attributes, change it to 608 by 496. And it needs to be pixels, and I'm doing mine in color. You can do it in black and white, but I don't know why you'd want to. If you're going to view it in the smaller resolution, 640 by 480, the measurements are 448 by 376. And I got these measurements from the Tux Paint README file. So I've got my attributes correct. I'm going to click OK. And there's my canvas. Let's get started making our T-chart. I'm going to choose the line tool. And the width of the line I'm going to have be pretty wide. And then I'm going to choose black. And Microsoft gives us these little guides in the middle. See that white bump there? I'm going to bring that down, connect it with the other bump. Now it's divided in half. And I'm going to put a divider line for my T-chart. Put the T in the T-chart here. And that's my T-chart. Next we're going to put some text on our T-chart. I'm just going to have color names. I'm going to choose the text tool. There's 2 options here. This one on top puts whatever color background you have behind your text. This one makes it transparent. Since our background is white, I just want it to be clear, so I'm going to choose the bottom one. And the color I want is blue. I'm going to go up here and write the word blue. Use my arrow to move that around. If your text chart doesn't come up right away, you can click and choose text toolbar. If your text box doesn't end up where you want it, you can drag it over using your arrow, put in the middle there. Then I'm going to make another text box over here. This one I'm going to make green. And stretch out using this grab right here so green fits. Then use the arrow to reposition my text box. This can be tricky and frustrating. It takes some practice to get it right the first time. Put it there, and that looks good to me. So now the students would be asked to put blue stamps on this side and green stamps on this side. And that's how their T-chart would look for their template. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this text box thing, and I'm ready to save. I'm going to go File, Save As. At the bottom, I'm going to quickly choose the PNG file, because that's one of the important things to remember. And I'm going to call this one blue-green. If only I could spell right the first time. Blue-green. Then I'm going to save it in the Tux Paint file. So I'm going to go up to my computer on the C drive, Program Files, Tux Paint, Data, Starters. Starters is what Tux Paint calls a template. And I'm just going to put it right there, blue-green. And that's it for Paint. So I'm going to close Paint. In the beginning, I talked about the important parts of making a template, and one of them was to make sure that the file is a transparent PNG. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to go to Earfan View, so Start, Programs, Earfan View. We're going to open that file and change it to a transparent PNG. So I'm going to go Open, File, Open. I'm going to go to the folder where I just put my blue-green file. It's under C, Program Files, Tux Paint, Data, Starters, blue-green right there at the top. There's my file. Now I'm going to save as a PNG file, and it will walk me through changing it to a transparent. So File, Save As, it's a PNG. Up here I've got what makes it transparent. Save transparent color, that should be checked. Then go to Save, and it says click in the image to set the transparent color. I'm just going to click in there, and now it's been saved transparent. One other thing that's important about Tux Paint is the current version doesn't accept the capital PNG, so we're going to go in there and change this from capital PNG by pushing the right-clicking and renaming it. Rename that extension with lowercase PNG. PNG. And now it's been renamed and it's in Tux Paint now. If you had Tux Paint open before, you'll have to close it and reopen it. Now let's test our template in Tux Paint. Let's go to Start, Programs, Tux Paint. Okay, going to open up our template, go Open, There it is, blue-green. You can double click on it or go down here and click open. Then let's go get our stamps. I'm going to do a blue car, green car, there's a green flag, blue flag. You can make your smileys different colors. Blue smiley, make him there. Oh, he's gigantic. A little bit smaller, make it green. And oh, there's a green fish. There's a blue fish. Green pepper. Make this rose blue and call it good. And that's how you use the template in Tux Paint. I can save it and it'll save this version for me and leave the template clean. There's the one I just did, and up here is the template. Ready to go, clean. That's it.